Welcome to Dextor Recon's Unturned. This is an interesting game. It was created by a single individual and Nelson Sexton up here. And it was a project, if I remember correctly, in the beginning that he was working on, and it just took off. And now it's really a very enjoyable game. It's reasonably balanced, and I want to take a peek at this. I've played it before. I played it with some friends as well. This is multiplayer if you want it. I'm going to do single player. I was doing on the Washington map, and there's the PIE, the regional map, but he's thrown in a couple more maps, and there's also a workshop and additional things. It just keeps growing. I mean, just keeps going. Let's see if I can reset this world. Reset. Thank you. Let's jump into Washington, because, like I said, I just recently been playing with this thing, and it's been kind of fun. Like most zombie survival games, you're going to have a few basic mechanics to deal with. You have to worry about your health, your food, your water, radiation, energy, and air. That's all the ones there at the bottom left-hand corner. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I'm right outside of Washington. I love it. What I like to do is you need to be able to secure a method of being able to replenish your health, your food, your water, your radiation, curing that. The food and the water is probably the first most important. If you look in your inventory, you'll start up with some type of a character. You can see here, I'm just a farmer. I ain't got nothing in my name, just me. The world, the graphics in this, where not lifelike, if you will, are still compelling. I really do enjoy the way this world looks and plays. Zombies will spot you and come after you, but they do have a distance to see. The distance increases at night, decreases during the day. If you do anything noisy, you might attract zombies. Jumping around might cause them to spot you. But like, for example, here's a fast food joint. Oh, there's a cook back there. Shh, be quiet. And as you come around, oh my God, perfect bottled water. I love that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Pan! How am I going to... I can't sneak up on him. Hello! Hello! There we go. Nice. And I got another pan. So yeah, when you come through here, you can pick up stuff. You can see I'm picking up pretty much everything I can do. You can open this stuff. Oh, butcher knife. Wow. Nice. The food is a thing, obviously if you eat the food, your health will go up. Not your health. Your hunger bar will go up to 100%. You want to be at 100% on your food to be full, if you will. And there was some cash in the registers. Thank you. And all of this stuff can be used to do some crafting and other things. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just collecting a little bit. I got myself a weapon, if you will. It's a sad weapon, but it's a weapon. Got myself a frying pan. I'm playing Tangled. Now I just have to grow my hair. As you go through, you can see that these things are interactive. You can look in them. You generally don't have to look in those because if there's something in there, they'll clip through the side and you'll see it. But otherwise, foods, nice. Nothing in there. More food. And if you notice, I'm gonna show you some more stuff about the food here in a second after I finish this particular room. There's house. Ooh, it's a gun! Holy smokes! Alright, so now I'm at a point where I'm full up. Now here's a few things. You see, I got a farmer bottom, I got a t-shirt. If I put on the shirt, the top's going to change. Watch this. See the space change on that top? So I want to find things that have greater space. The only thing that you don't know, if you right-click on it, it'll give you some description about stuff. But it won't tell you just how much space it has. So you kind of have to play with things to see. So let's take a look at this. This is a plaid shirt. Probably not going to be better than the top. It's about the same. I'm going to keep my current thing. And you can do salvaging. So I just right-clicked on that and picked it up. Now let's take a look at this. Butcher knife. Common melee weapon. I kind of think I'm going to stick with what I've got. So I'm going to salvage these. Now if you notice, you can right-click and salvage. You get a butcher knife and it'll turn into something. I have two of them, so I can hit this twice. Go back into my inventory, see what I've got. Now you can also see there's a percentage underneath stuff. If I click it, you'll see that its quality is 46%. As the quality of something decreases, the value that it will give you for replenishing your health decreases, and the chance to become sick from it increases. So, as a guide, you don't want to be grabbing food that isn't very good for that purpose. Hold on. Now I've dropped all this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. So you don't want to just grab all your food and just snarfle as you go along, because you'll end up getting sick, and then your health will start to drop after your radiation goes to a high point or diminishes, and you'll either starve to death, you'll die of thirst, or you'll die of sickness. All of these are fairly possible. I mean, it's not uncommon for a first person to come in here and like, oh, I'm dead. Damn it. Now what? Because it is hard to establish yourself in the game. Let's see. Red toque. I'm looking down. But, yeah, no, I'll take the toque. And I'll scrap my hat. Rake, I'm going to salvage that. Let's put this here. Let's see, I'm going to move this stuff around. Rake, salvage. Thank you. And we're going to take the pan out. I'm going to salvage that. So I'm turning all this stuff into components that I could be using later. Grab the binoculars. The binoculars you can use to turn into like a scope for a weapon, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I really just want the components and stuff. And let's take this weapon down here. There we go. See, look, I got a weapon. Now, here's something else you could do. I like my frying pan at the moment. I've done some salvaging. So if I take my pan, put it in my inventory, right-click on it, you can see I can also repair it. And it'll come and say it's going to take me 3 out of the 7 that I have to repair it. Okay, let's do that. As far as I know, I don't believe that improves the damage it does. I'm not sure about that, but you can repair most things this way. Let's look at the gun. Let's do a repair on it. I need a blowtorch. Okay, so I don't have a blowtorch. Fine. And then let's right-click here and salvage this weapon. All right, so I've done all that. Now, if I want to, I could take this, put it in my inventory, or put it in my hand, and there it is. I've got a box in my hand, and if I right-click it, left-click it actually, I'll drink it, and you'll see that my thirst has gone to 97%. So I'm doing better now. I'm not as thirsty as I was. But you can go through here, you can open everything up and just start grabbing stuff. So that's something. Nope. Alright, so now that I've done that, looking around, most of the stuff that you're going to find is going to spawn on the ground. So it's worthwhile to look around. The other thing about it is when you move, you want to keep a weapon out. I prefer having a melee weapon out because it's quiet. If I start shooting, everything within distance is going to come in and take a whack at me. And I don't need that. I want to deal with these guys one at a time. And killing those guys gives me a little bit of experience, which I want. And let's go over here, and I'm going to run. You'll see that my stamina, the 4th or 5th one down on the left there, is going down. I'm going to sneak up on these guys. Nope, not going to get him. All right, boom. Time it so that you get them before they actually get to you to swing. Ooh, what's that? Paintball hopper. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that, but I'll take it anyway. If you're quiet enough, you can kind of sneak up behind one of these guys and smack him over the head, and you can get a chance to do a couple spins before. Whoop, there we go. See his hands go up? He was about to hit me. You don't want to get hit. It'll take down your health and also cause you to get infected a bit. All right, so let's take a look at this. I can refill this. I don't have anything to refill it with, so I don't have anything to do there. I still have cheese. So if I take this cheese, I can right-click it and equip it, and then eat it. Nom, 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 and you'll see my food goes from 80 to 100. And actually, that gave me a little bit of thirst as well. Excellent. So that's the basics about surviving. Now, let's take a look at something else. If I go in here, you'll see that I've been looking at the inventory. It shows me everything that's laying by nearby and all the stuff in my hands. I've got these food. I could eat those, but I can also craft them into seeds and plant them. And especially if they are not at full, like this one, it's probably going to be better, at least in my opinion, craft those into seeds and then plant them. Now, zombies will stomp over food. So if they see like a plant, it annoys them and they go and they kill it. So what I like to do, especially with like this town here, is I will go over to the entrance to the town, just outside a bit, so I know that no zombies are going to be there, like a nice sign like this. And I will start to create a farm. And I'll do that at every entrance as I move around. I don't eat any of my vegetables at all. I plant everything. And that way, when I'm hungry, I can come out here, grab one of these things. It'll be at 100%. I don't have to worry about dealing with water and food that way. I can come there, grab it, and eat it. Or I can replant it. Now, at the moment, planting a seed will grow 1 carrot or 1 corn, and converting that corn or carrot into seeds will give you 1 seed, 1 corn. So it's a 1-for-1. You either eat it or you lose it, or you plant it again. If you upgrade on some skills, that will be different. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the skills tree. There's 3 things in the skills tree. You've got offense, defense, and survival, or the support. In the offense, you can do upgrade your melee. So if I'm using my pan and I purchase this, I'll do 7% more damage with my pan. I can also upgrade my weapon accuracy as far as guns go. I can increase my hammering speed or my reloading speed with that. Cardio gives me additional stamina and oxygen. Exercise, you can see these all give you something. Parkour, jumps less. Of this, generally what the first thing I start to do is I buy some overkill and I buy some cardio. In addition to that, on the defensive side, you've got the sneaky beaky, allows you to stealth things. If you're playing on normal, you can buy a little bit of this, but generally speaking, the stealth isn't all that critical. I mean, I'm doing fine without it. Getting a faster regeneration is not too bad, but I like to buy immunity and survival. That's probably one of the first things I will buy. In fact, there's some survival. And that's because it reduces how much food and water I consume and gives me more time to deal with stuff. The next thing over here is on the support side. You can do some more healing, crafting. You can do some chopping down of trees because the wood actually is a very good resource. Cooking. That allows you to cook up some food. Generally speaking, if you get some raw meat from like killing a deer or a cow, you have to have some cooking skill to cook that. Fishing allows you to be able to go out and grab fish. Fish is actually a good way to get food and water as well, if you can craft yourself a fishing pole. Here's the agriculture. The more you buy in agriculture, and I think I'll buy one of these just to show you here, you can see that I can harvest faster, increase my harvest chance. But as I go up, I will also be able to get multiple harvest off of 1 seed. And this will get up to the point where it's a 2-for-1. So you can harvest, eat 1, plant 1. Or plant 2 if you want to grow your farm. And then, of course, engineering and crafting allow you to open up more recipes. What's that? That's over here. There's a lot of crafting that goes on here. This is all scrapping stuff for like tools. So you can see here I can do make a muffler, a claymore, jerry cans for filling gas. I can make some makeshift rifles, some clips if I want to try to create some makeshift clips or bottles. Now here's an important one that I'm going to need to be able to deal with. I need to be able to create a bottle to have a replenishable water source. So that way I can go up to some water source, fill up the bottle, and drink from the bottle. To do that, I'm going to need some planks. And to get planks, I'm going to have to go chop down trees for that, which means I need an axe. I don't have an axe. Over here in the blindfold on the cloth, this gives you some stuff that you can create. As you pick up items, it'll start to open up the different things you can possibly craft with it. For example, I could do some rags. I've been tearing down cloth, so if I click this, I make a rag. If I do it a second time, I have 2 rags. But notice 2 rags makes a bandage, so I'll do a bandage. And in fact, that'll upgrade to a point where it gets to a dressing, and each one gives you more and more health when you wrap yourself up with it, and also helps to stop bleeding if somebody hits you and you're bleeding. Here's some things that I can do with my current scrap. I can create some siding, some metal pipes and the like. I'm not going to do anything with that yet. What I will be doing eventually is making one of these metal sheets. Or is there a metal sheet down here somewhere? It's in there. But I can make a metal sheet, right? And a can. There's metal sheets and a can. And between 1 can and 2 sheets and some tape, I can create a rain barrel. And the rain barrel will collect water when it rains. And then I can come back and drink from it. So that's some good stuff. There's some housing stuff you can build. This is all the utility stuff. There's the rain barrel that I'm planning. Oh, I got the tape. All right, well, let's go see if I can do that. 1, 2. I don't have enough for the can, right? No, I need 4 more. I need 3 more pieces of metal sheeting. Just checking to see if I have something to shred down. Not really. All right. Over here is your containers. So you've got different things like a cooler, a book, a cot, metal counters, your fridge. You can also create a locker and other things like a storage box in here as well. There's a lot of things you can craft from this side. It's pretty cool what you can actually do with all of this stuff. And then down back here is your repair things. So here, if I had my water bottle, if I had one purification tablet, I could do something with that, but I don't. So let us wander back in. You've seen that. We're going to come over here. We're going to trigger a couple more of these guys. Whack in the head. Whack in the head. Whack in the head. And he dropped a paintball gun. Really? Interesting. I have no room for it. All right. So now you're going to start doing some inventory management, shifting things around. I don't know. I've never actually used one of those. I wonder. Hey, you. Really? I'll get you. There we are. Oh, I guess I could use that to pull things. Whack in the head. Whack in the head. Whoop, nope, missed him. And you see my health went down, and I also took a little bit of radiation damage. Oh, well. So if you can get to a city, and you can start creating like a little farm thing on the outside like I did there, and then you can start coming into the city to start looting, you will stock yourself up relatively quickly. Bop in the head, bop in the head, bop in the head. Oh, look, a bandage. Nice. And you can start... Oh my god, really? That is unbelievably cool. A vaccine. Cures any illness. Oh my god. That is outstanding. Those things are very rare to find. As a matter of fact, in all the playing I've done, that's the first one I have found. So, yeah, you guys are lucky for me. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Whoa! You! Dang it. Stay away from me. Retrograde. Fighting retreat. Hey, there's something there. A medic top, huh? I don't think the medic top's going to be any better than what I've got. So let's move some stuff around. That cheese is pretty bad. I'm not going to eat it, so I'll put it off the side there. I'm not going to be eating those, so I'm putting that on the side. Probably be eating those soon. And then let's move some stuff down. And I like to make some space like this. And you, except for maybe putting your immediate needs up top. What I tend to do is to put the stuff I'm not going to be using anytime soon way down at the bottom. You know, rags will go back here, but my regular bandages go up there. And if you notice, I got two bandages, so let's go take a look at that. You can see there's a dressing. So now if I go back into my inventory, that's become one dressing. And I'll put this in here and scrap it. And I'm doing that so that I can keep the cloth coming to create more bandages. So let's take a look at how that healing works, since I'm here. If I take this, put it in my hand, I can wrap myself up, and you'll see my health go up a bit. Radiation doesn't. Actually, the dressings, if you look in the wiki and stuff, it'll say that a bandage will increase your illness, you know, improve that so you're healthier. It actually doesn't work that way. And there's some example for you right there. Let's see, I'm going to go over this way. But you can see I do have some health hit. Is that an adrenaline, antibiotics? All of these things will give you health and increase your, resist your illness. So let's take a look at that. Let's see, this is antibiotics. I got it in my hand. You gotta take it and you'll see that I'm going to go from 96 to 100. That was a waste. That's like 20 and 20, so I might as well not do that generally speaking, but that's, you know, for you guys. Ooh, nice. A suture kit. So the better the thing you pick up, of course, the more it'll help you. I'll put that in there. Let's take a look at my crafting. So now I'm starting to get into a point where I'm having a problem managing my space. So you can see I've got a bit of space issues going on here. So let's drag this stuff down here. And it looks like I could probably grab the rest of it. If you click, sometimes it's hard. Watch, I'll show you something here. So let's see, if I click in the bottom corner here, I come over and click in the top corner, it won't go because it's taking it literally from the square that I picked it up from. All right, all done in there, and I got good stuff. Excellent, outstanding. Well, now I need to find some food. Oh, look, it's a diner. And it's vehicles. So I've shown you the skills underneath the information. If you find a chart, you can be able to look at a map. If you find a GPS, you can look at a satellite image. Both of those are pretty good. I've found a radio before, but that really hasn't done me any good because I haven't gone anywhere with it. Ambulances and other vehicles, you can see here, this thing has a speed, top speed. It has a condition. It has, how much fuel is in it, health. So if I go, I can back up. I can look behind me. Try to. No nice windows in the back. But you can drive around in it. Woohoo! And what's nice about it? Hey, look! Oh, smack. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. You can run things over. But as you do, you'll start taking health damage, and eventually the car will start to smoke. And when it smokes, you're in danger of actually losing stuff. And you can see that the performance of this thing is sometimes a little iffy as I go over bumps like this. I have a hard time steering. So I kind of like that. It is reasonably responsive. But see, if you get into a city like this, oh, sorry, you can find like a fuel place, and then here you can get gas and fuel up. You can also find that things like farms. You can see there's a donut place and a bank and a pizzeria. So in here, there's a lot of places to get food. I'm just running stuff over. And there's a gun store. So let's stop here for a second. Hey, chef, how you doing? Ooh, you had cheese. Of course you did. You're a chef. Whack, 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 whack. Don't miss, because if you miss, he's going to hit you. No, darn it. And even if you do, see, now I'm bleeding. You see my health going down, ticking down? That means I have to bandage myself up. So I'm going to take this bandage here. I'm going to wrap myself up, and that little bleeding icon's going to go away. I got my health back. Sweet. Now, I got some good cheese. Let's go ahead and do that to get my health up. Hey, where's my cheese? Who took my cheese? Who moved my cheese? And let's see, do I have anything I want to drink? No, I have water, but I don't want to drink it just yet. I want to save one of these because I want to make a canteen. If I drink the water, it goes away. So if I come in here, like the gun shop, the police, they have loot specific to the kind of place it is. You can see there's a lot of clips in here. I can find guns in here. I can also find attachments for guns in here. So I find an attachment, nope, just clips. Pick up a military magazine. And when you get in with the clips, if you click the ammo thing here, you can also see that if you have extra ammo, you can start to refill your clips. Let's see. So I've talked about vehicles. I've talked about food. I've talked about water. And we've had some fun running around. So that is Unturned. Again, this is a fun game. It's been out for a while. It's been, you can see a lot of it on YouTube as far as multiplayer goes. People playing in groups and setting up bases and attacking one another with that. Hey, cop. Back up. Come here. Back up. I like to do the backup so in case I miss a swing or something, I'm not worried about it. Ooh, look, it's a police stop. That actually might be better than what I've got. But who knows? All right. Well, here we go. There's zombies with special abilities. This one's a flaming zombie. He burns. If he hits you, you'll burn. Everybody burns. Ah! Rar yourself. Let's see if I can get it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he burned me. Damn it. Wrap myself up. There we go. Better. Ooh, a golf club's not bad. That's a pretty good weapon. But I think I'll leave it for now. I'm going to drop my paint gun. That's kind of fun having a paint gun, but nah, we'll just go with the club. Can't get any better than a club. Do I have anything to plant? No. But I think I can craft a rain barrel. Nope, I need a can. That's right. And to get the can, I need to craft something else. Drop this over here. Oh my god. I'm just so full on stuff right now. I'll pick that up in a second. Really? Really? Gonna have to go sideways. Salvage 2? Yes. Good. Is that enough? Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Come on, salvage that thing. I need to show people the rain barrel. Can. I need a can. Where's my can? The can to the curb. There we go. Rain barrel. Sweet. Alright, fine. Thank God I made my rain barrel. Alright, let's put the weapon away here. And you can see I've got a lot of space back now. Go out here and I'm going to drop the rain barrel over here by the sign. One of the things about the rain barrel, don't place it underneath something, because if you do, then it won't fill up. So I'm going to put it right over here, just to be sure. It does have to rain, and as I've read, once it starts to rain and ends raining, the barrel will fill up at the end of that. It is very slow. So I generally put a couple of these at every exit, and we'll see how things turn out. But just staying near the town is enough to keep me supplied in gear and food and water. I don't generally need the farms on the outside, but I do that anyway for just being careful. I will eventually find myself a backpack, which will increase my space. I might find some cargo pants or something else military-wise and be able to increase my overall carry capacity, but eventually I will have to create crates and put stuff into crates and make, more space and then build up a base or someplace to stay, because it just gets to be a pain in the butt. So anyway, I've picked up 26 experience points from all the crafting and killing that I've done. I'm going to buy 1 overkill. Thank you. I'm going to buy 1 immunity. Thank you. And I think I'm pretty good to go. Nothing for 5 points, right? Spend for 5? No? No. Thank you for joining me as Dextor Recon's Unturned 3, or in this case just Unturned. But if you want to see some more, leave a comment down below if you want to see me play this a bit. And I will hang out here in Washington for a while and start to build up a base out here somewhere, and maybe up on the hill or by the road here, and just do that for a bit. But thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Ooh, is that the Space Needle? I think it is the Space Needle. Can I get up in it? Let's give it a try. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe, and post any tips or tricks down below.